I am Dr. Kathleen Walls,
And I am JC's International Queen 2017, Ayanna Dorset.
and you are watching Dr. Walls and Friends on UCCN TV.
TV!
My purpose is in my passion's name. Can I get through this? Can I find my way? Though the road is long and the mountain high, I will journey on, live my greatest life, yeah. Dr. Walls and Friends, 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 Dr. Walls and Friends.
Welcome back to Dr. Walls and Friends, and as you can see, I am here with the stunning, beautiful queen herself, Miss Ayanna Dorset. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thanking you.
Oh, I'm wonderful.
Good.
I am so excited to have you here. Yes, we watched you be crowned. Has it even been 2 weeks yet?
About,
Almost. Yeah, they're about.
I've lost count.
You lost. Okay. So let's actually tell the people a little bit about yourself, how you got involved in the whole world of pageantry.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Hello, well, pageantry was like, entering my first pageant was in college. I was just joking around because I was never the pageant type. I was that tomboy per se. And they was walking around with the forms to fill out to enter the Circle K International Mr. and Miss Antigua State College. So I was like, let me just try it out and see what happens. Okay, I took it serious after a while and I emerged second runner-up. I'm like, good.
Okay.
Then I entered a next pageant 2 years after and I emerged first runner-up. Good, things are happening. Then I entered a pageant a year later and became Queen of the Parishes.
Wow.
Then I entered Miss Antigua Barbuda. I emerged the winner, which automatically sent me into JC's International Queen to represent Antigua and Barbuda. So the pageant thing for me was by default per se, but I was always a lover of the stage, basically.
Yes. And I'm also thinking, because I know sometimes parents and people are concerned about the tomboys, and I know I was very much a tomboy, and it's still in me as well. But it also bred that initiative in you, and probably even the familiarity with the competition. And so that is definitely, I would imagine, a part.
Like from being a tomboy to being a pageant girl, it really shows the transformation. It shows that it's in everybody once you just make the first try.
Yes. So now let's talk about your platform in pageantry. How did that come about, and what are you doing with it?
Well, for the local pageant, we had to choose a platform. It wasn't that we just got up and said that's what we want our platforms to be. So I picked child abuse. And I'm really in the stage to launch my campaign. I don't want it to be a platform. I want it to be a campaign, something that I can go forward with. The idea that I have in mind is Face Child Abuse, which is fearlessly achieving a campaign to end the child abuse. I think I'm still playing with the E word.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, I want to just do it right away, but it's not going to happen just yet. But if that's the word that's going to stay there, but I'm still contemplating that E. So I've had that campaign, Child Abuse, that I wish to launch soon. And then JC's, the theme was Nature's Beauty, a celebration of the environment. So now I'm having to partnership with the JC's to achieve environmental sustainability, which as a Girl Guide, I know that since 2015, from the Millennium Development Goal, we should have achieved environmental sustainability. So we're now 2 years behind. So with the JC's and myself, we have to double up the efforts to achieve that.
Yes. You know, it's funny. The name of my company for my psychology work that I do is called The Greatest Counseling and Consulting. And so the greatest stands for God restores excellence, activates talents, encourages spiritual transformation. And I had to work on that E as well. And I kept going back and forth. And then all of a sudden in prayer and meditation, the E came.
Yeah.
So that E will come for you as well, okay? All right. So with the child abuse campaign and as current queen, your term is for 1 year?
Yes,
And
1 year.
what will you be doing during that 1 year?
Well, I was at work one night, and that's when I came up with the idea of my platform. So I was contestant number 6 for my independence shows, contestant number 6 for Queen of Carnival, which is our Miss Antigua Barbuda. So I was just playing on the even number. So I said, like, 12 school, 12 months.
Okay.
10 back to school send off. Good. 8 friends to assist me with achieving my campaign. 6 community projects. 4 partnership. And 2 giveaways at the end of my reign, basically. So that was I'm still playing with it.
Okay.
Because I want to incorporate all the numbers, but I'm more even numbers because that's what really brought me to the platform.
Got you. You can see how much thought she has put into this. Oh my goodness. You know, from an athlete standpoint, I'm hearing kind of that game plan in order to make sure that you win and you succeed at your goals.
Yes, right.
Because that's where the winning really comes in. It's about you succeeding at your goals. Well, let's take a quick commercial break, and we're going to talk about what are you doing here in St. Lucia?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be back in a moment on Dr. Walls and Friends.
Hello, this is Master Kinetic Yoga Teacher and Ambassador for Kinetic Yoga, Jill Menard. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I'm currently in the beautiful island of St. Lucia at the Bay Garden Island Beach Resort, attending the 4th annual Piton International.
Welcome back to Dr. Walls and Friends, and as you can see, I am standing here with the newly crowned Ayanna Dorset from the JC Queen. And so now, JC Queens has been around for a while.
Yes.
How long have they been around, and what is their motto?
Well, the JC's Caribbean Queen Show is in its 56th year,
Wow.
empowering women through pageantry. And lucky for me, I am the 56th queen. I wish I was a 60th, but you know, I would have been too old by then.
56 is good.
Yeah.
That goes back to those even numbers you were talking about. So see, it's right back there. All right. You know, there's so many sponsors that we definitely want to take a time just to say thank you to all the sponsors of the JC's Queen, as well as for the Piton International Film Festival, which is actually what brought you here. Yes. So for those of you who know, I am the Vice President of the Piton International Film Festival, which is a 365-day initiative where we do things all around the globe, and then we come to St. Lucia and celebrate. We celebrate what we've been doing all year. And so to be able to have a queen, in addition to me, you know, I don't get a chance to walk around with my crown all the time.
It's there, you just don't see it.
That's right. Pay attention, y'all. It's there. All right. So, but this year is so exciting because we are shooting a movie here. And so one of the gifts that was gifted to you upon
Thank you.
winning, yes, is that you are going to have a role in this
Yes.
movie. So how are you feeling about that?
I'm excited about it. It's a small piece, but it's a great contribution for me in the end. My performing talent is dramatic presentations, and I'm usually on the stage by myself. But to be given the opportunity to collaborate with someone else, you never know, you can spark something.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And you know, our theme this year is empowering our youth. And so that definitely aligns
Yes.
even with your mission.
Yes.
So let's talk about that a little bit.
For me, empowering the youth is everything. I'm a youth myself, so I feel honored and privileged. Going into the JC's show, we didn't know that would have been the initial prize. So at the end of the day, to hear that the dramatic piece on the stage, which got Best Performing Talent, is now being
Yes.
filmed, is going to be a part of a film. So that's like a great achievement for me. And empowering the youth, I have so much to take back to Antigua. There's so much things I can do leaving from the Piton International Film Festival in St. Lucia.
So, you know, as you were saying that, let's talk a moment about who are some people who have empowered you throughout your life.
From primary school days, okay, in Antigua we speak dialect.
Okay.
So I perform most of my pieces in dialect because I know I can relate to the public because most of my shows is within Antigua. So in primary school, there was this author, Louise Bennett from Jamaica. So we'd have gone through her work in primary school, and then as a girl guide, I traveled to Trinidad, and ironically, I ended up in her group.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, empowered women from the Caribbean. So it was like so ironic, and then it kind of she inspired me a lot because it's your culture, not because everybody wants to speak the Queen's English. Our culture of language basically puts us out there. So it's all about embracing your culture, not changing to suit anybody else.
Oh, say it again. Say it
It's
again.
about embracing your culture and not changing to suit anybody else.
Now say it in the dialect. I have that effect on people. You ready?
No.
Well, you'll get a little taste. Go ahead. Come on, dramatic lady.
It's all embrace your thing and the change when I'm body.
Ooh. Oh, I have to practice that.
Yeah.
All right. So when we at the end of the show, you'll teach me some.
Something.
Oh, you'll teach me a little something. All right. Well, you know what? Let's take this moment and empower some youth as well, and that's youth of all ages, because we know that people are young at heart. What is an inspirational message that you would like to give the people?
It's all about being the change you wish to see. And again, not changing to suit anybody. Just be yourself and something will eventually come out at the end. And it's all about making one step that can make a great difference.
All right. Well, this beauty queen has to get ready for her next step, which is going to be a big difference in a film. We thank you so much for joining
You're
us,
welcome.
for being a part of Dr. Walls and Friends, for being a part of the Piton International Film Festival, and being this great representative for child abuse and for people empowerment, really, because as our women, as our youth are empowered, of course, the men and the boys are empowered as well.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So until we meet again, God bless and continue to live your greatest life.
Dr. Walls and Friends. Dr. Walls and Friends. Dr. Walls and Friends. Dr. Walls and Friends.